Tonight, a stunning development as we continue our coverage of the deadliest human smuggling case in American history. Some of the 53 migrants who died in the back of that 18-wheeler in June paid for a sort of first-class trip across the border. Tonight, we are getting our first look into what the journey entailed. Smugglers treated some victims to beer, pizza, and video games in a Mexican safe house. Immigration experts call this VIP travel, and they say it's become more common. But as KENS 5 reporter Matt Houston explains, the package comes at a steep price. Safety is far from guaranteed.
Pablo Ortega needed a job. Soon, he'd have a new mouth to feed. But good work can be hard to find in Tlapacoyan. So his family sold the home to pay smugglers who would guide Pablo from Veracruz to the U.S. He documented the journey's every leg in texts and videos to his sister, Rosa.
They told him it would be better to cross over the border, which only meant crossing the river by boat. From there, a car would pick them up, and it would drive them straight to their destination, with no more problems, and that nothing would set them back.
Their family paid extra, 13 grand, for Pablo to sleep on beds in private homes with food, beer, and TV. He rarely walked. The safe houses had yards. Smugglers call it paquete de traslado complete, the complete transfer package, Elmer Romero says.
They stay in a hotel, residential houses, very nice, some of them, and also the opportunity to try again if they are arrested along the way.
He says it's a sort of investment that's become common. Since a family's economic future may depend on young relatives' arrival in the U.S., they're often willing to pay for protection. And Romero says it seems smugglers follow through in Mexico.
But they lose control when they are at the border.
San Antonio's mayor calling it a horrific human tragedy. 16 others have been rushed to the hospital. The fire chief says their injuries are from the heat.
Pablo didn't initially expect to ride in this 18-wheeler or any trailer. When he found out he would, Rosa says she warned him to stay toward the front so he wouldn't be crushed. She buried Pablo in Mexico last month.
When they are at the border, they mix everybody else. And then, you are treated the same, even if you pay VIP or regular.
Romero and the immigrants he works with say VIP travel often ends in a trailer, and many don't expect it. Ortega and at least 2 other victims identified by Reuters paid for security and comfort, but died here in San Antonio.
They don't guarantee nothing. I think they lie, to be honest. I think this VIP for me is they are lying.
Rosa tells me she's still getting used to this pain in her heart, that she wishes all of this was a dream. Her family is now hoping some relative will secure a visa to come work in the United States since they've lost a son, $13,000, and there's still a baby on the way. Live on the Northwest Side, I'm Matt Houston, KENS 5.
Thank you, Matt. New tonight, one of the men facing federal charges in connection to the 18-wheeler deaths has pleaded not guilty. Cristian Martinez could face up to the death penalty if convicted. The feds say they found messages about the smuggling attempt between Martinez and the suspected driver, Homero Zamorano. They're both facing charges, including conspiracy to transport, resulting in death.